why are we using Fuse? Fuse is the new learning system, effectively replacing Skillport. But Fuse is a little bit more than the old Skillport, which was a compliance-based learning system focusing on e-learning modules. The focus of Fuse is much more on facilitating learning on the job, making learning exciting, making learning fun, and making especially learning easy to find. So if you have something coming up and you need for instance, a demo with a customer, you can type in how to demo product X, and Fuse will give you the right videos, how to do this, etc., to do these demos. So that's why Fuse is a great tool to facilitate learning on the job. We also understand, of course, that since Fuse is a new solution, that you might have old solutions kind of historically built already up there, like SharePoint sites, like Kaltura, channels, etc., that were kind of a substitute for using a on-the-job learning platform such as Fuse. And we as a learning team have been using these tools as well. But there's a couple of limitations that these platforms have. For instance, SharePoint is a great tool for project management, but it has limitation when it comes to facilitating learning programs. For instance, usually we tend to focus a lot on creating a nice interface in SharePoint, which we have to create because the raw SharePoint is not a nice user interface. But the energy should be focused on actually the user content instead of just the interface. The second piece that you usually run into when you're using SharePoint is you're running into problems of managing the content. How do you make sure content keeps updated? You need a person that actually goes through the files and constantly keeps checking, keeps updating the files out there. And probably the most critical issue that you always run into SharePoint is, from the user perspective, how do you make it easy for users to find the most critical information? SharePoint has a search functionality, and it's working quite okay. But the biggest problem is more that you'll probably end up with multiple SharePoint sites from a user perspective, so a fragmented landscape instead of just one access point where you can get all your learning on one point, which Fuse is intended to be instead of multiple SharePoint sites that are built from multiple departments. Just to give you a little bit of a reasoning around Kaltura, Kaltura is a video storage platform. It's nice to store the videos, but to build a learning platform, you will need more than just video content. You will need e-learning modules, you will need assignments, etc., functionalities for users to upload their own stuff. So it's probably a starting point, Kaltura, but it's not enough as an overall solution. So how do you move from SharePoint sites, from Kaltura channels, etc., to a Fuse-based learning platform? Basically, I mean, there's two options to move forward. First of all, you can just use the platforms and keep them as they are and link them into Fuse. You can post a link on Fuse to a SharePoint site that contains certain resources. So users actually, when they search the content, they will get the link and then they can access the SharePoint site that you built. So Fuse can link these platforms. The same goes for Kaltura videos. You can just link Kaltura videos into your programs on Fuse. On the other side, you can also say if you still have the raw data files, you can upload those raw data files onto Fuse and make them directly accessible on the platform. So linking as well as uploading the raw content are the two options how to move forward with your current content solution.